You know I didn't do that. Everybody knows that I didn't do that. And everybody cannot stand her. I'm sorry. Period. I've never done a damn thing. And she talks shit behind your back all the time, all this stuff about man boob, man boob, man boobs, and whatever else. And I don't give a crap, you know?
Yeah, well, I don't take, it doesn't really bother me myself, those things said about me. I let it all roll off my shoulders. Now, I've had Bathtub Girl on mute. You know, she's being lynched out here. So,
oh, big deal. Big deal. I don't feel sorry for her, Mr. Midnight Movie. You don't know what she has done to me. Everything, I'm going to say this, people, and I swear to God, I swear on everything sacred, every word she says about me is a lie. I swear to God, my God, I swear on the lives of my children that every word she says is a lie. Swear to God. So that's it.
Okay, well,
I have never had anybody in my life talk about me like this woman does. I've never even been hated in real life. I mean, it is abominable what this woman does. Anyway. Oh, shut up, you stupid idiots in the chat room. Stupid beach versus stupid beach in monkey shoes. You're just a drunk in Australia. Nobody listens to you. The only one worth anything in there is Vince in the Bay. Hi, Vince.
Yes. You do have, and for whatever reason, you and Bathtub Girl have had your share of haters. A lot of them. And I'm only putting her on, Bathtub Girl on mute because I don't talk to you as often. But I'm going to give her equal time, and if she wants equal time on my show tomorrow, I'll give her that because, I want to be fair. But, yeah, both of you do have quite a bit of haters.
Ask them why. Ask them why. Ask them why, and they can't tell you. I don't know. I don't know. But if you ask them why they don't like her, it's because she's a liar. Anybody that bases their existence on a network on lies is not worth piss.
Yes.
Period. You know that's Mr. Midnight Movie. You can't do that. It's ridiculous. You cannot base your entire existence on a network like this. And no, BTR wants nothing to do with her. And she's lying about that. Everything she says is pretty much. Vic and I sit here and laugh. Every word out of her mouth is a lie. Every statement is a lie. It's ridiculous. It's crazy.
Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, I feel the same way to a degree, and he's not half as vicious to me as Bathtub Girl was to you. But I feel that way a lot of times about Mr. Solution. There are a lot of questionable things about him over time that just don't add up with him.
I totally understand. I understand how you would feel that way because he does overtalk you and he talks bad about you. And he doesn't talk bad about you, but he kind of bullies you a little bit. And I've told you before that I don't like the way that happens, and I don't like when it happens. And I just hate it. I hate. I'm sorry. I just hate it, Mr. Midnight. I can't stand it. I just hate all this hate. I just can't stand it. That's why I've been off the air. I just can't stand it anymore. I'm so tired of it. Everything about that woman is just evil. She's just horrible. And I don't even like when Mr. Solutions talks bad to you. I don't like it.
Well, I certainly don't take it as badly as you do. It pisses me off and makes me want to use profanity, but it certainly doesn't break me.
Well, I'm a female. I'm a female. You're not. I'm a real sensitive female. Victor's tried to explain that before on the air to you guys, that I'm like this in real life. I can't stand things like this. I don't care if they all make fun of me and laugh at me. I don't care anymore. That's the difference, is I don't care. I don't care. I'm sorry. I'm just going to put myself on mute. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Debbie. You know, I mean, really, and I'll just say this. I've taken this thing to kind of have fun. Debbie has dropped. A little more emotional than I would expect. Todd, do you have anything to add? President Todd, do you have anything to add right now?
Well, I mean, I agree with you, Mr. Midnight Movie, that we all do this for the sake of showmanship and having fun, and it's very sad when when it becomes as personal as it can. And I don't know, I have never really believed much. I will go out on record as saying I've never really believed much of anything that Bathtub Girl has said about this whole confrontation between her and Debbie Daly, and it's only because Bathtub Girl makes she has made Debbie Daly look truthful in this matter just by her actions alone. That's one of the main reasons why I encouraged Debbie to call in, and that is to finally set the record straight and to get some of this stuff out in the open. So maybe in the process we can kill it. A lot of us are tired of hearing it.
Well, I just, you know what? I'll be honest with you, Todd. I just want peace.
That's right. He just wants peace. Peace is not going to happen. Peace should never happen. What you need is war. You need more destruction. And unfortunately, there's not that much. As I made mention on my last show, the Goofy Bone promo thing, I said the trolls don't even troll Spreaker anymore because News Guy's gone, Goofy Bone is on hiatus, but he's coming back December 1st. And if that fucker Goofy Bone does not come back the 1st, I'm going to drive to San Jose and force it. I'm going to kick open his door. I'm going to say, motherfucker, here's my iPhone. Let's do a show right now. Let's do it, because we miss the Goofy Bone. We need him back here. I mean, what the fuck? Things have gotten so shitty around here. I'm doing fucking shows. And I'm some scrubbo. You know, I'm a nobody. But I have to do the shows? It's fucked up. It's not fair. But I do want to say thank you to the following people for saying hello, for entering my show, making an appearance. I greatly appreciate it. Listener, Blake and Jade. Blake and Jade is part of the Jake and Blade show. Go listen to them. They're from the UK. They're really crazy. They're a couple. They're nuts. They do lots of weird things. I also want to thank Stabby McHugs. I don't want to thank him too much because he's a juggalo, possibly a homosexual, and I think he's a spick too, so these are a lot of bad combos to be for one person. I mean, it's just like a 3-for-1 coupon for me and the 1488 crew to go down to Vegas, wherever he's from, and just punch him in the face. And I don't think I'd do that out of hate, Stabby. It's because you're a juggalo, man. Sure, you can't help that you're a brown piece of shit, but you can help that you're a juggalo. You should be bullied for that because being a juggalo is the worst. There's nothing else worse in life. Not even Jewish, not even a Negro. I mean, gay. No, juggalo's the worst. You know, the next Hitler, he's playing World of Warcraft right now. Or at least he did. Maybe he quit because he got bored of raiding all the noobs. But guess what? He's going to do a juggalo holocaust. He's going to kill all the juggalos, everyone who listens Twisted, and anyone that's ever owned a Limp Bizkit CD. You guys are all gone, and it's for the betterment of America. Because if America gets rid of its trash, then we have a lot better hands to work with. Does that make sense? And Stabby, I appreciate your help. Ash, thank you for coming to my show. I hope your pig's okay. I do realize that Mr. Dembski has not been around very much. I think his wife has a little leash on him. That's the only thing I can think of, or maybe he's just bored of Spreaker, or maybe it's just because News Guy's gone and he's lost like a puppy. But he's the other pig owner. He's not around. Nice to see you. Dyslex, nice to see you. I saw some commentary earlier, Mr. Dyslex, about what I had to say earlier. And you said something, you're not a real man unless you stick a beer bottle up your ass, or something to that effect. And I don't think I agree with that. I think once you stick a beer bottle up your ass, you basically need to move to San Francisco with the other peoples. Maybe take Steve Ogle with you. But that's not a knock on Steve Ogle. I think Steve Ogle is very alpha. He thinks for himself. He doesn't kiss anyone's ass. He's not a brown noser. He's a top co-host to have. Because if you have Steve Ogle on your show, I mean, it could be dead air. And he'd be like, yes, I agree 100%. Then he'd write you songs, all this other stuff. I mean, he's the guy to have a co-host on your show. I also want to thank Barco. Barco said ban the caller, and I guess he's referring to myself. I'm the only caller. Unfortunately, Barco, I really did try to ban myself in my own chat, but it didn't have the ban feature, and that might have fucked up my show, and that's okay, because this is a fucked up show. It's the number one show on Spreaker. That's how low things have gotten around here. So don't blame me. Blame everyone else for either ditching or leaving or not having a pair. I don't even know. And I want to say thank you to Mr. Pimp Hat. He definitely brings the lulz here. He definitely goes after people in a hilarious manner. And they do tend to chimp out. So it's very lulzy if you're there. And I want to thank Mr. TT. Now, to this day, all I know about Mr. TT, and this is from what he said, is he's from Oklahoma. And I cannot tell if he's black or not, because his avatar is from that one fucking movie. And it's a white guy and a black guy. I think they're both cowboys. And so I have yet to figure out if he's black or white. Maybe it doesn't really matter. But I want to thank you to Mr. TT. And he always looks for the white women's. So that's why I kind of think he's black, because the black men, they show up at places. Usually they're not really wanted wherever they show up, because, I mean, who wants black people at parties? Because then the audience level goes down. And, you know, when a black guy shows up at a party, you have to do a wallet check. You have to check that shit, like, at least every 10 minutes, especially as he walks by you. You know, just look down. Just look down, because if you have visual eye contact with a black person, they could go feral, and they could really fuck shit up on you. And you don't want that, because that's a hate crime. If a black guy attacks you and you attack them back, that's hate crime, and we can't have that anywhere. So I want to thank everybody for showing up here. And one last thing, I want to play a song for you guys as we exit. And this is by the Long Tall Texans. It's called Get Back, Wetback. This is dedicated towards, who are we going to dedicate this to? Goose and Pimp Hat. So enjoy, guys. Say hello to Mandy. Thank you for showing up late. Appreciate it. Appreciate you showing up at all. Thank you. Stabby just said something about my fake sincerity. That's incorrect, Mr. Stabby, Mr. Cuba. I'm a very sincere person, so please don't talk shit. I'll fuck you up. And please remove the Asperger's. Thank you.